Namaste, my dear children. Welcome to distance learning sessions through videos. This video is made for class 2, subject maths, chapter number 2, addition and subtraction of two-digit numbers. Today, let us do revisions on this chapter for our FA2. Question number 1. Choose the correct answer. Here some addition or subtraction expressions are given and we have to write the correct answer by choosing the answers given in the brackets. So in front of every question there are two answers given in the brackets and we have to choose the correct answer and write in the space given here. A. 20 plus 5 is equal to dash. Dear children, what is 20 plus 5? Or what you get when you add 5 to 20? Yes, you should count 5 after 20. You can stretch your 5 fingers and count 20 onwards. That is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 is the correct answer. We should write 25 in this space. 20 plus 5 is equal to 25. Okay. Now let us move to the second question. B. 11 plus 22. 11 plus 22 is how much? Yes, it is 33. So if you add 11 and 22, you will get 33. You can write these numbers alongside on a paper and you can check whether these answers are correct. C. 30 plus 9. 30 plus 9 is 39. You should write 39 here. D. 60 plus 0. So when 0 is added to any number, we will get the same number. So the answer is 64. E. 16 plus 4. Count 4 after 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 is the correct answer for this question. F. 14 minus 4. On subtracting 4 from 14, what you get? Yes, you get 10. You should write 10 here. 50 minus 20 is 30. When you subtract 20 from 50, you will get 30 as difference. H. 66 minus 33 is 33. 52 minus 0 is 52. On subtracting 0 from any number, you get the same number. J. 88 minus 88. Subtracting a number from itself. Any number subtracted from itself gives us 0. So 0 is the answer for this. Now let us move to the second question. Question number 2. Write true or false against the following statements. So here some statements are given and we have to read those statements and we should state or we should write whether the statements are true or false. Come on, let's do it one by one. A. When 1 is added to any number, we get the next number. Is this statement true? When 1 is added to any number, we get the next number. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರಿಗೆ 1 ಅನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 5 plus 1 is 6, 10 plus 1 is 11, 28 plus 1 is 29, isn't it? So when 1 is added to any number, we get the next number. So this statement is true. This statement is correct. So we will write true in front of this statement. Write a true in front of that. B. 10 more than 45 is 54. Is this statement correct? No, it is not. So 10 more than 45 is 55. It is not 54. So this statement is false. Coming to C, 8 more than 42 is 50. Or when you add 8 to 42, you will get 50 and the statement is true. D. 10 less than 66 is 55. No, this statement is not correct. It is a false statement because 10 less than 66 is 56, not 55. So this statement is false. We will write false in front of that statement. E. 20 added to 20 gives 44. No, it can never happen. 20 added to 20 gives us 40, not 44. So this statement is false. F. 4 plus 40 is 80. Is it true? No, because 4 plus 40 is 44. It is not 80. So this statement is false. G. 12 plus 36 is the same as 36 plus 12. Observe these two statements, 12 plus 36 and 36 plus 12. So when we add any two numbers, though the order of addition is changed, the sum will not change. The sum remains the same. Therefore, 12 plus 36 is the same as 36 plus 12. The statement is true. So we should write true in front of this. So I don't have space here. Just I will write just below this. Just here. This is true. Now coming to H. 11 plus 21 is 23. See, observe this. 11 plus 21 is 23. Is the statement correct? No, 23 is just 2 more than 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. 11 plus 21 will be more than 23, which will be 32. So this statement is not correct. So we will write false here. This is a false statement. Coming to I. 20 plus 43 is 63. Is the statement correct? Is it true? Yes, it is. If you add 20 and 43, you will get 63. Therefore, this statement is true. Question number 3. Solve the following. Here we have 16 plus 26. 16 plus 26. We have to add these numbers. So let us add to find the sum of those two numbers. So what is 6 plus 6? For adding these numbers, either you may use your fingers or you may draw standing lines. So here in one's place we have to add 6 and 6. So you remember 6. You keep 6 in mind and you stretch your 6 fingers and count the numbers after 6. Start from 7. So you will get the sum of 6 and 6. Or you may draw 6 lines. Remember the first number and draw vertical or standing lines for the second number. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಮೊದಲನೇ ನಂಬರನ್ನು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನು. ಸೊ ಎರಡನೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಲೈನ್ಸನ್ನು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ನಂತರ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನೀವು ಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಸಮ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ 6 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 6. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ 6 ಲೈನ್ಸ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಲೈನ್ಸನ್ನು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. I will draw just above it. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. 1 2 3 4 5 6 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ 6 ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 6 ಇಂದ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 7. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು 7 8 9 10 11 12. ಸೊ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು 6ಗೆ 6 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 12 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 12 ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು 1 10 ಮತ್ತು 2 1s ಆಗಿ ರೀಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 2 1s ನಾವು 1s ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ 1 10 ನಾವು 10s ಕಾಲಮಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಈ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ 1 1 ಮತ್ತು 2 ಈ ಮೂರನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೈಟ್ 4 ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 4 ಅನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, 4. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ನಾವು ಮೊದಲು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ನಾವು ಇಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೀಕಾಲ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ದೀಸ್ ಸಮ್ಸ್. ಫಾರ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ put the standing lines for counting. Just I will add and give the answers. So you also should learn to add these numbers. Either you may use your fingers or by drawing lines. So coming to B, here we have to add 45 and 37. Let us do that now. Starting from 1's place, 5 plus 7 is 12. You may draw lines and count. So I will write 2 here. 1 is carried forward and 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 82 is the sum. Coming to C, we have 39 and 24. Let us add these numbers. So in 1's place we have 9 and 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. So 3 is written here. 1 10 is carried forward. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So 6 is written here. Coming to D, we have 63 and 18. So we will add the digits at 1's place first. So 3 plus 8 is 11. 1 is written here. 1 10 is carried forward. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 81 is the sum. So E, F, G, H are subtraction problems. So you see here we have a minus sign in all of this. We have to subtract here. We have to subtract 34 from 82 here. Let us do that. We have to regroup if it is required. So here for subtracting 4 from 2 is not possible. We have to regroup here. So we will make the 8 in 10's place as 7 and then we will make this as 12. So now we will subtract 12 minus 4 is 8. Here in 10's place we have 7 minus 3 and 7 minus 3 is 4. 48 is the required difference. So here in F we have 65 minus 18. Let us subtract starting from 1's place. 5 minus 8 is not possible. We will regroup. We will make it 5 and this will be 15 now. Subtracting 8 from 15, you get 7. So you may draw lines and strike out 8 lines from 15 lines. So 7 lines will be remaining. You can do that. And 5 minus 1 is 4. 47 is the required difference for this. Coming to G, we have 60 minus 21. For subtracting 1 from 0 is not possible, so we will regroup. We will make it 5, and now this will be 10. Subtracting 1 from 10 you get 9, and subtracting 2 from 5 you get 3. 39 is the difference. Coming to H, we have 53 minus 17. So we have to subtract 7 from 3, which is not possible. We have to regroup. We will make this 5 as 4, and now this 3 can be made as 13. And now subtracting 7 from 13, you get 6. And subtracting 1 from 4, you get 3. 36 is the required difference for this. Now let us proceed to the next question. Question number 4. Prem read 16 pages of a story book on Sunday. He read 8 more pages the next day. How many pages did he read in these 2 days? So here, Prem read 16 pages of a story book on Sunday. So Prem ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಕಿನ 16 ಪೇಜಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಸಂಡೇ ಓದ್ತಾನೆ. So he has sufficient time on Sunday. So he reads 16 pages of the story book on Sunday. On the next day, that is on Monday, he reads 8 more pages. ಅದೇ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಕಿನ ಸೊ ಮತ್ತು 8 more pagesನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ 8 more pagesನ ಓದ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಆ 2 ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ ಓದಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಟ್ಟು ಪೇಜ್ಗಳ ನಂಬರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ನಾವೀಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಮೊದಲು he read 16 pages. Let us write down those numbers in the given boxes here in front of that question. So Prem read 16 pages on Sunday. Also he reads 8 pages on the next day. So we will write 8 in ones place here. To find the total number of pages he read, we have to add these two numbers. So 16 plus 8 will give the required answer. Let us add these numbers. 6 plus 8. You have to add 6 and 8. So it will be 14. Isn't it? 6 plus 8 is 14. So if you are finding difficulty in adding in your mind, so you may either draw lines or use your fingers for addition. So 6 plus 8 is 14. 1 is carried forward to the tens place. So now 1 plus 1 is 2 here. We get 24. So here we have to conclude this answer with this statement. So Prem read 24 pages in these 2 days. So we have to write 24 here in this space. So he read 24 pages in these 2 days. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 5. Anirudh scored 23 runs in the first innings of a match and scored only 8 runs in the second innings. How many runs did he score in all? So Anirudh is a cricket player and he scored 23 runs in the first innings of the match and scored only 8 runs in the second innings. We have to find the total number of runs scored by Anirudh in that cricket match. So let us write down the number of runs scored by Anirudh here. So in the first innings he scored 23 runs and in the second innings he scored only 8 runs. We will write in the ones place. We have to add these two numbers to find the total number of runs he scored. So here 3 plus 8 is 11. I will write 1 in ones place and 1 is carried forward to the tens place. That is 1 10 is carried forward to the tens place. So 1 10 plus 2 tens will be 3 tens. I will write a 3 in the tens place here. So which will be 31. So Anirudh scored 31 runs in all. So you should write 31 here. ಅನಿರುದ್ಧ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ 2 ಇನ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಸೇರಿಸಿ? ಎಸ್, 31 ರನ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 6. A postman delivered 78 letters on Monday and 51 letters on Tuesday. How many letters did he deliver on these 2 days? How many more did he deliver on Monday than Tuesday? So here we have 2 questions to be solved. 2 questions are given together in the question number 6. So one is addition, other will be the subtraction. Let us do this. So here first let us focus on the first question. That is, a postman delivered 78 letters on Monday and 51 letters on Tuesday. How many letters did he deliver on these 2 days? Let us look at only these 2 sentences now. So to find the total number of letters he delivered on Monday and Tuesday, we have to add the numbers 78 and 51. Let us write down here and add to find total number of letters he delivered. So 78 plus 51 will give us total number of letters delivered on those 2 days. Adding 8 and 1 you get 9, and adding 7 and 5 we get 12. I will write 12 here. So he delivered 129 letters. This is first part of the question. In the second part of the question, what we have is, how many more did he deliver on Monday than Tuesday? So when you look at these numbers 78 and 51, 78 is more than 51. So the postman has delivered more letters on Monday than Tuesday. So to find how many more letters he delivered on Monday, we have to subtract 51 from 78. Let us do that now. So we have to, let us write down 78 minus 51. On subtracting you will get the required answer. 8 minus 1 is 7 and 7 minus 5 is 2. So he delivered 27 letters more on Monday. Let us now conclude by filling these blanks in the statements given below here. The postman delivered dash letters in these 2 days. So ಎರಡು ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಲೆಟರ್ಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟು? 129. Let us write that here in the first blank space here. 129 letters in these 2 days. And then he delivered dash more letters on dash than dash ಅಂತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವೀಗ? he delivered 27. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಮಂಡೇ? ಸೊ he delivered 27 letters on Monday. You should write here Monday, on Monday. D-A-Y, Monday, than Tuesday. T-U-E-S-D-A-Y, Tuesday. So the postman delivered 129 letters in these 2 days. He delivered 27 more letters on Monday than Tuesday. So like this problem or sum has to be concluded. I hope you understood this, and I will proceed to the next question. Question number 7. The chimpanzee at the zoo was fed 14 bananas, and the long-tailed monkey was fed 8 bananas. By how much was the number of bananas the monkey got less than what the chimpanzee got? So in a zoo, chimpanzees and monkeys were fed by bananas. So chimpanzee was given 14 bananas and 8 bananas were given to the long-tailed monkey. So now we have to find by how much was the number of bananas the monkey got less than what the chimpanzee got. So ಆದರೆ ಮಂಕಿಗೆ ಚಿಂಪಾಂಜಿಗಿಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬನಾನಾ ಸಿಕ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಾಳೆಹಣ್ಣುಗಳು ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅಂತ ನಾವೀಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ subtraction problem. We have to subtract 8 from 14 to get the required answer. The number of bananas received by the chimpanzee was 14, so we write 14 here, and we have to subtract 8 from that to get the total number of bananas, or the number of less bananas monkey has got than chimpanzee. So subtracting 8 from 4 is not possible. We have to regroup. So now this will become 0 and we make this 14. This will be 14. Now subtracting 8 ones from 14 ones, you get 6 ones. Here we have 0. So we should write the monkey got 6 bananas less than the chimpanzee. So what we should write here? The monkey O-N-K-E-Y, the monkey got 6 bananas less than the chimpanzee. C-H-I-M-P-A-N-Z-E-E. So the monkey got 6 bananas less than the chimpanzee. So like this you have to understand the word problems and then you have to solve. Next we have higher order thinking type questions. First question here is, write the addition facts shown on the number lines. Some addition facts are shown on the number line here. After understanding this, we have to write the addition statements or facts in the boxes provided here. Looking at the first A, the number line starts from 12 and it is ending at somewhere 21 here. So there is an arrow mark starting from 12 and ending at 16. The arrow mark is shown towards right. So when we move towards right on a number line, so that represents addition of two numbers. So the number from which the arrow mark has been started represents the first number, and the number where the arrow mark is terminating or ending, that gives the sum of the number that should be written here, and the number of steps moved towards right represents the other number which is added with the first number. I will write down these numbers and then I will explain once again. So since the arrow is started from this arrow mark here is started from 12, the first number to be written in this box must be 12. That means we are adding something to 12 anta artha makle, idu 12. So we have to write 12 here. And 12 plus, now let us see how many steps towards right we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting from 12, so there is a jump of 4 steps. Look here. So 12 ಇಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ 1 jump 13 ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಗೆ 14 ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಜಂಪ್ 15 and fourth jump 16 ಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಆರೋ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. So the number should be written here is 4. And the number we have here is 16. That should be written here 16. So now the number line above shows the addition fact, that is 12 plus 4 is equal to 16 ಅನ್ನು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು 12 ಇಂದ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ ಈ ಲೈನು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ನಂಬರ್ 12 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಲಗಡೆಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಮೂವ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ರೈಟ್, ದ ಸಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 4 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ the arrow mark is ended, terminated at 16, so the sum is 16 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So 12 plus 4 is equal to 16 is the addition fact represented by this number line. Similarly, we will do the second also. ಈ ತರನೇ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 64 ಇಂದ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ. 64 ಇಂದ ಶುರುವಾಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 2 3 4 5 6 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 64 plus 6 is equal to 70 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ. I'll explain again. The number, the arrow mark is started from 64, which will be the first number. And how many steps we are moving towards right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 steps. So that is the second number. And finally, at the tip of this arrow mark, which number we have? 70. 70 represents the sum of those two numbers. So here what we should write is, ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಈಗ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮೊದಲನೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? 64 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. 64 ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ? 6 steps. So 6 ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. So finally, at the tip of the arrow mark we have the number 70. Therefore 64 plus 6 is equal to 7 is the addition fact represented by the number line given in B here. Similarly, we have two more subtraction sums. Let us do those also in the same way. When it comes to subtraction facts, the only change is we move towards left from the given number. For addition sums, we move towards right from the given number or the first number. And in case of subtraction, from the first number, starting from the first number, we will move towards left and take the number of jumps which is equal to the second number. So it is, the arrow mark here is starting from 26. So the first number here must be 26. Let us write that. 26 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡೋಣ ಮೊದಲು, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ. So starting from 26, how many jumps are made towards left? ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ first jump 1 2 3. So the second number which is called as subtrahend is 3. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 steps ಜಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ? On the number line, which number we got here? It is 23. So this 23 should be written here, 23. Therefore 26 minus 3 is equal to 23 is the subtraction fact represented by this number line. Similarly, we do the next also. The number from which it is the arrow is started is 50. Let us write 50 here in the first box. ಈ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 50 ಅನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, 50. And then how many steps towards left we have jumped? So 1 2 3 4 5. So let us write 5 here in this box. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 5 ಅನ್ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. So 50 minus 5. What number we have obtained here? So we have 45 here. So 45 is the difference. We should write 45 here. So 50 minus 5 is 45 is the required difference or subtraction fact represented by this number line. So like this, looking at a number line, you can write addition and subtraction facts. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned all the problems discussed in today's session. Thank you for watching. Bye bye children.